Gregory T. Blinch was a perfectly average man. He had a mediocre job, a bland apartment, and a lifelong allergy to cats. He liked toast, disliked jazz, and had never once questioned the physics of reality. Until Tuesday. Gregory awoke at precisely 7:01 in the morning to find he could not move. This would have been terrifying had he not realized a far stranger truth. He was a table. A 4-legged, oak-finished, medium-sized coffee table. He had no arms, no legs, no mouth, but somehow he was sentient. He could think. He could observe. He could smell the faint aroma of the leftover pizza box on top of him, which now felt weirdly like wearing a shirt. There was no explanation. Just tablehood. Gregory tried to scream, but tables do not scream. Hours passed. Then came his neighbor, Mrs. Crinklebottom, a 97-year-old woman who collected haunted dolls and always wore velvet gloves. She wandered into Gregory's apartment like she owned it, probably because she had a spare key from the time Gregory had locked himself out wearing nothing but a Darth Vader helmet and slippers.
"Oh, new table,"
she said, squinting at him.
"You weren't here yesterday."
She patted his corner.
"Lovely polish."
Gregory wanted to cry. Instead, his table leg wobbled in sadness. As Mrs. Crinklebottom left, she was followed by her emotional support llama, Kevin. Kevin stopped. Kevin stared. Kevin blinked once. Then Kevin winked. Gregory didn't know llamas could wink. Kevin whispered in perfect English.
"This isn't permanent unless you knock over the salt."
Gregory did not have salt. Yet. The next few days were bizarre. People came into the apartment. Friends. A plumber. A man delivering 14 pineapples. No one noticed Gregory's absence. They all admired the new table, sometimes using him as a coaster or footrest. Only Kevin the llama visited with any regularity, offering cryptic advice like,
"Dreams are just memories wearing funny hats. You must roll exactly 3 times to the left. Whatever you do, do not eat the grapes."
Then, on Friday, disaster struck. Mrs. Crinklebottom returned to borrow a cup of sugar and knocked a salt shaker off the windowsill. It spilled across Gregory's surface. Nuu, Gregory thought, his table self-trembling. Lightning flashed outside. Kevin burst through the door wearing a tuxedo and a monocle.
"You spilled the salt?"
Kevin said gravely.
"The curse is sealed.
Then he paused.
Unless you dance."
Tables do not dance, but Gregory tried. With great mental strain, he tilted one leg, then another. He began to scoot, then spin. His 4 legs tapped rhythmically against the floor. Gregory the table performed the wobble waltz, the cha-cha chair, and a flawless moonwalk, which involved sliding across a rug and accidentally setting off the Roomba. Mrs. Crinklebottom dropped her sugar in awe. Kevin played kazoo. The apartment shimmered. And then, just like that, Gregory was human again. Very naked, very dizzy, and still slightly salty. Gregory thanked Kevin. Kevin nodded, took a pineapple from the corner.
And said, "We all go through furniture phases. Yours was unusually interpretive."
Mrs. Crinklebottom asked if she could keep the table version of him, and when Gregory refused, she left with Kevin.
Grumbling something about rude shapeshifters.
Gregory tried to return to a normal life, but things had changed. Sometimes, when he stood too still, people put mugs on him. Sometimes, he missed the simplicity of table thoughts. And once, just once, he dreamed he was a lamp, but he never spilled salt again. The end, maybe. Kevin says weirdness tends to come in threes.